From what I've seen over 20 years of tool testing and writing about tools is that more and more manufacturers seem locked in a race for the bottom with each other as far as the quality of air tools and their reliability goes. And that's why Grex caught my eye. Their 1850 GB 18 gauge finishing nailer is the best on the market that I've seen so far. Let me show you why I think this tool is so good. Then you can decide for yourself if it makes sense for the kind of work you do. You can tell by its heft that this serious all-metal tool is built for long life on real job sites. The swivel coupling reduces pullback from the air hose and makes the tool easier to move and use, while the fast side-loading magazine saves time loading brads from 1/2 inch to 2 inches long. The large sighting window has a blue flag that shows up when your brad supply is getting low, but if you do forget to check, the anti-dry fire lockout saves you from punching empty holes into expensive trim. One of the most impressive features for me is the really tight tolerances between driver pin and the bolt-down nose. Precision here translates into virtually jam-free performance. The large depth of drive adjustment wheel is knurled for great traction, making it easily adjusted even with gloves on. And the notches in the wheel mean that your nail depth settings don't change, no matter how many shots you take. The 1850 GB is a very quiet tool too, with rear exhaust and virtually no kickback. It'll never hit you with a face full of air. My very favorite feature is the way the Green Buddy leaves the smallest hole of any brad nailer I've used. All you see is the rectangular profile of the head of the brad itself, with no extra wide holes like other nailers make. The stepped magazine lets you tilt the tool back farther for better access into corners, and you can fire your Green Buddy at any angle with no need to reach around and manually disengage the safety, as with this conventional bradder. The soft tip protects sensitive profiles from damage, and it stays in place securely, yet comes off easily with a twist. For fast work, your Green Buddy is equipped with switchable bump fire control that lets you change on the fly, and for really hard or difficult woods, you can crank the air all the way up to 145 psi. Here I'm countersinking 2-inch brads all the way into the end grain of tropical hardwood flooring. Given everything the Green Buddy's got going for it, it would be a shame to lose the thing in job site clutter. But that's not likely with this color, even on the busiest projects. You can certainly buy cheaper 18 gauge brad nailers, but if there's a better one out there, I haven't found it yet.